the technical situations worked out.
Situations.
All right, we'll start in a child's pose. So what you want to do is open your knees nice and wide. And comment, let me know if you can hear me okay. So you want your knees nice and wide, big toes are touching in the back, and you're just reaching your arms out in front, palms face down. And let your forehead rest. Just close your eyes. Really start to connect with the breath. So focusing on deep inhales through the nose, and then exhaling back out the nose. Starting to set your intentions. I think now is a great time more than ever to just really check in, slow down, focus on being present. We have that opportunity more than ever right now. So let's take one more breath in through the nose, filling up your lungs, filling up your belly. Hold it at the top. And then as you exhale, open your mouth, sigh it out, and just let something go. On your next inhale, we'll roll the body up to a kneeling position. So bring the knees together and then sit back on your heels. Find a few breaths just rolling out the shoulders. So we'll inhale, lift the shoulders up to the ears, and then exhale, let them roll down the back. Let's do two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Now we'll go forward. So inhale, roll the shoulders back and up. Exhale, down the front. Two more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, relax. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. And take another big inhale, reaching the arms up overhead. Interlace the fingers, and then we'll just send the palms behind the head so the elbows are poking up. As you exhale, crunch the right elbow into the right side. You might lift your gaze over to the left. And then inhale back through center. Crunch your left elbow into the left side. Gaze off to the right. Inhale to lift. And then exhale, release the hands behind the back, interlacing your fingers. Open your shoulders, look up, reach back, and then exhale, we'll just lead with the heart to come all the way down, folding over the knees. Release the bind at the bottom to reach your palms forward, and then we'll come up onto the hands and knees, find a tabletop position. Once you're here, find some cat-cows. So the inhale, you arch your spine, lift your heart, lift your tailbone. And then exhale, tuck your chin, round it out. And go ahead, do about 4 to 5 more. Finding your own rhythm here, just really feeling your breath move in and out through the body.
All good.
All good. Just making sure everyone can hear.
Perfect.
All right, maybe you even start to add in some extra movements, like rocking out the wrists. You can flip the palms. All sorts of directions here. Maybe adding in hip circles. Still just rock the hips side to side. Think about making a figure 8 shape. Then once you finish up whatever you've started here, come back to a neutral spine. So find another breath or two. We'll just get back to center. This time inhaling the right arm nice and high, all the way to the ceiling. And then exhale, thread your right arm underneath the left. Your right cheek will plant down and the left arm reaches up long. You can keep the hips high or you can lower the hips down to your seat. It's just kind of a different stretch, so whatever feels better for you.
There might be one in the same.
And then on your next exhale, go ahead, release that out. We'll come back up to our tabletop, neutral spine. Inhale, left arm high. Reach it nice and high. And then exhale, left arm underneath the right. Your left cheek plants and the right arm reaches out long. Again, you can keep the hips high or you can send the hips down to the heels, whatever feels better. And then as you exhale, gently releasing that out. Come back up to your tabletop. This time we'll inhale, send the right leg straight back. You'll just sort of flex your foot, point your toe, roll out the ankle a bit. And then pressing down through the right palm, send your left arm out long, really engage your core. As you exhale, crunch the elbow into the knee. So opposite elbow, opposite knee, think about that cat back. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Let's do one more inhale to extend. And then exhale, send the left palm down. We'll drop the right toes to the mat, and you just want to think about pressing into your palms, into that right heel. So you feel it all along the back of your right calf and your hamstring. And then we'll drop the right heel all the way to the mat as you reach the right arm high. Find this gate pose. So just stretching out the side body. Now press down into your right foot to lift the upper body. So we're coming all the way up onto our knees here. Jeremy's not facing me, so this is difficult.
Oh my God.
So you're just lifting up.
Okay.
So you're making a T arm or T shape with your arms.
Here.
Close.
Let me see.
We're working through this, you
Let me
guys.
see.
Okay. We're just gonna go.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
Nice and simple.
That's what I was doing. I was ready for next level.
Alright, not quite there yet. And then we'll just take the right palm down to the thigh. Reach the left arm high.
That's good.
Yeah. Feel that left side body really expanding. And then we'll spin the arms all the way down. Just come back to your tabletop. So plug the right knee in. And then the other side.
Oh, got it now.
So inhale, left leg goes back. And then just find some movement in the ankle. So rolling it out, flex and point. And then we'll send the right arm out long. Take a big inhale. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. One more extend. And then exhale, right hand down. Press your left toes into the mat. Think about pressing into your left heel. So you shift your weight back a bit. You feel it all along the back of your left leg. And then spin the left heel all the way down to the mat. Left arm reaches high. I think we got it this time.
Oh yeah. Much better this way.
Should have started this side. And then we'll come all the way up. So making a T shape with your arms. Just hold here for a breath or two. And then we'll inhale. Send the left palm down the thigh. Right arm reaches high. Feel that right side body really expanding. And then exhale, arms spin down to the mat. Plug your left knee in, you're in a tabletop. Now we'll take the palms to the top of the mat. And just curl your toes, hips go high for the first downward facing dog. So just taking a moment to pause here. You might find some movement, bending back and forth between the knees, so right and left. You want to make sure you're pressing evenly between your palms. So your fingertips are spread wide, and the eyes of your elbows sort of rotate forward. That helps press your shoulders up away from the ears. And then your belly is active. actively pressing back towards your thighs so your sit bones lift a little higher. And then we'll take both heels down to the mat. Inhale, lift the heels high. And then exhale, drop them over to the right. Inhale, lift through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale through center. And then one more, inhale, lift. This time let's bend the knees, think belly to the thighs. And then just slowly start to tiptoe the feet all the way up to the palms. So you're in a little forward fold here, just letting the body hang heavy. Your feet can be as wide as you need, knees can be as bent as you need. Maybe just grab opposite elbows, sway it out side to side. Then we'll take the palms down to the mat. Bend in your knees a lot as you take your palms to the back of your calves. You're gonna exhale, think about pulling your sternum down towards the ground. And then flip your palms so they're in the front of the shins. And then inhale, press the knees back as you pull the heart forward. So think about a flat back here. And then we'll do it again. So exhale, grab behind the calves, pull your body down, bend the knees a lot, feels good. And then inhale, palms to the front, press the knees back, heart forward. Let's do that one more time. So exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. And then exhale, just take the hands to the top of the thighs and slowly roll the body to stand. Beanie was a bad choice. So meeting at the top of our mats. Your feet are coming together, so this is your foundation pose. Palms are forward, relax your shoulders. We'll take an inhale, lift the arms overhead. Press your palms, maybe pressing the hips forward to take a little back bend. And then exhale, you'll send the hands through heart center as you fold it down, flat back, all the way to a forward fold. Inhale, lift up just halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Now plant your palms into the mat, step your feet back, right and left. And this is our flow. So first, you're in a plank. You want to think on your inhale, press the earth away. Exhale, you'll start to bend the elbows as you lower down. So elbows ride the rib cage. Stop at a hover or come all the way down to the belly. Tops of the feet to the mat. Inhale, lift up for a cobra. And then exhale, curl your toes. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Kind of readjust here. Hips high, heels are low. And we'll go again. So inhale, gaze between your palms. Bend your knees. Make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, find a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press down through the feet to rise all the way up to standing. Arms reach up, press your palms. We'll just exhale through heart center, hands down by the sides. And that's your sun salutation. So inhale, arms reach up. Maybe a little back bend, press the hips forward. Exhale through heart center, fold it all the way down. Inhale, take a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your palms, feet step back, left, and then right. Inhale, press the mat away. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, find a cobra, lifting the heart. And then exhale, curl your toes, hips go high, downward facing dog. So think one breath, one movement here. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, gaze between the palms, bend your knees, make your way to the top. Right into that half lift here. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing, arms reach up, press your palms. Exhale. through heart center, hands down by the sides. Inhale to reach up, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, dives you down, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Press your palms, step the feet back. You can always take a little hop to your plank too. And then one breath, one movement. Inhale, you press away. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Open the heart. And then exhale, curl the toes, hips go high, downward facing dog. Finding some movement in the legs as you inhale. Send your right leg nice and high. And then we'll flex the foot, bend your knee, open up the hips. Maybe take some circles if that feels good. And then inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, place it down to the mat. Inhale, left leg high, point your toe. Now flex the foot, bend your knee, open the hip. Maybe circle it up. And then inhale, straighten. Exhale, place the left foot down. Inhale, right leg goes high. This time point your toe, gaze forward, and then crunch your right knee into the chest as you step all the way through to a lunge. Once you get to your lunge, we'll drop down the left knee. Press your fingertips into the mat as you lift your heart. Inhale here. And then exhale, shift your hips back. Extend the right leg, flex your foot, so you're in a half split. And we'll just rock back and forth. So inhale, you go forward, think lifting onto the fingertips. And then exhale, you go back, half split. Again, inhale, forward. Exhale, go back. Let's go one more time forward, big inhale. And then exhale, press your left palm into the mat. Right hand to the inside of your right thigh. You're gently pressing away, gaze over the right shoulder. You can stay here, or if you want more, swing your right arm around as you bend the left knee. You'll grab inside or outside of the foot, and you just draw the heel close to the glute. Find one more breath, big inhale. And exhale, release the foot. Circle your right arm all the way around, inside of the right foot. And then we'll come down to the forearms for a lizard pose. So the further you walk out your right foot, the easier it'll be to come down. If the forearms aren't happening, you can stay on the palms, that's okay. And then pressing back up through both palms. Curl your left toe, lift your knee off of the mat. We're gonna swing the right foot around to the outside of the left foot. So pinky toes touch. Bend in your left knee a lot as you send the hips back. Yep. And then exhale, uncross the legs. You're in a downward facing dog. We'll get the other side. So inhale, left leg goes high, point your toe. Exhale, think knee to nose, crunch it in. And then step it through to a lunge. Drop the bottom knee. Coming high onto the fingertips, you'll lift the heart. Inhale here. And then exhale, hips go back, half split. So flex your foot, think flat back. Again, inhale, rock forward. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, come back. One more inhale to come forward. And then right palm presses into the mat. Left hand inside of your thigh. Gently press away as you gaze over the shoulder. Maybe bending in the right knee, circle your left arm around, grab outside or inside of the foot, draw your heel all the way into the glute. And one more inhale. And exhale, release that out. Circle your left arm all the way around. Left hand inside of the left foot. Stay here. Or come down to the forearms for a lizard pose. Just allow your head to hang heavy. Make sure you're still breathing. And then pressing back up onto the palms. Curl your back toe, lift the right knee. You're swinging your left foot back and around the right foot. So pinky toes touch or come close. Bend in your left knee a lot, press the hips back. Oh, bend in your right knee a lot. Jeremy's got my directions over here. If you come to my class, you know I never have my left and right. All right, exhale, come back to your down dog. And then let's take it through a flow. So shift forward to your plank. On your exhale, you'll lower down. Saving my breath. Inhale, come up to a cobra. And then exhale, downward facing dog. All right, inhale, gaze between your palms. Bend your knees, you can walk or hop your feet to the top of the mat. This time we'll stay hinged forward. Your feet are together, you bend the knees. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead, find a fierce pose. So you can keep the arms apart, or for a challenge, you can press the palms together and lift your gaze. Sink your hips a little lower. As you exhale, we're gonna take an open arm twist to the right. So your right arm swings back, left arm stays forward. And then inhale through center, reach up. Exhale, open arm to the left. Left arm goes back, right arm stays forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take your hands to the mat. Shift your weight into the right foot. Left foot steps back, you're in a lunge. Let's keep the back heel lifted. You're gonna reach the arms up, find a crescent pose. So make sure your front knee is bent over the front ankle. Your hips are squared, your back leg is nice and strong. Relax your shoulders, squeeze your biceps. Take an inhale. And then exhale, let's fly the arms back. So palms are face down, you pull the heart forward. Inhale, sweep up. One more time, exhale, sweep back. And then this time as you inhale to sweep up, step your left foot up to meet the right. You're back in Utkatasana. We're going the other way. So exhale, left arm goes back, open arm twist. Right arm stays forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, other side, right arm goes back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step your right foot back. Your heel stays lifted. Reach the arms up, crescent pose. So again, hips are square. Your back leg is nice and straight, strong. Relax your shoulders. Find an inhale. And then exhale, fly the arms back. Palms face down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fly it back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fly back. And then inhale, lift, stepping your right foot up to meet the left. Fierce pose. Exhale, hands to the mat. You're gonna step your feet back to your plank. Take it through a flow. One breath, one movement here. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Hopefully feeling pretty warm now.
Yep.
I'm dressed for winter apparently. All right.
It's a little cold out.
Yeah. Let's walk the palms back to the feet. Just take a nice little stretch. So your feet are about hip distance, bending in your knees. Take your 2 index fingers and your thumb. You're gonna wrap around the big toe. Your elbows poke out to the sides. Drop the crown of your head. As you inhale, lift your hips. And then exhale, pull the sternum down. Think dropping the crown of your head to the mat as you lift your hips a little higher. So you want to gaze between your shins at the back wall, or if you're outside, whatever's behind you. And then we'll release that out. Walk the feet a little wider, so about mat distance if you have a mat. You want to point the toes out, heels in, and then we're going to drop the hips to come to a yogi squat. Once you're down, you can take the hands to heart center. Think about using your elbows to press your knees open. Maybe rock back and forth if that feels good, or just holding stagnant. Find one more breath, big inhale. And then exhale, take your hands to the mat, hips go high. Let's toe heel them back in about hip distance. Walk the palms forward, find a downward facing dog. All right, inhale, send your right leg nice and high. Exhale, you're stepping through runner's lunge. This time your back heel will spin down to the mat as you reach the arms up to a warrior A. So your back foot is about 45 degrees. Try to square out the hips as much as you can. Find an inhale. And then exhale, open the arms, warrior B. So your hips stay low. Flip your front palm, and then you're gonna send the arms back for a reverse warrior. So think left hand down the thigh, right arm is reaching high. And then as you exhale, straightening through the front leg, arms come back out to a T. You'll reach forward, and then hinge at the hips, find a triangle pose. So right hand to the shin, left arm is reaching high. If you want more here, you can take your top arm, wrap it behind your back. And then think about using the back of your palm to press your left shoulder open. And then exhale, release the left arm, send it high. And then we'll reach it forward. So extending, think pinky down, thumb up. And then left hand to the mat. You come back to your lunge, so square out the hips to lift your back heel. We'll reach forward, shift your weight into the right foot, and then you're flying up to a warrior 3, so a little bit of balancing. Your arms fly back, palms face down. If you have more balance, you can take the hands through to heart center, and then maybe reaching forward. As you exhale with control, I want you to hinge the upper body down to a standing split. So your palms come to the mat, you lift your left leg a little higher. Maybe you take the right arm, wrap it behind the right calf. So the crown of your head is pointing to the mat, you're just breathing. Find one more inhale, and then exhale, take a big step back with the left foot. You'll circle the arms through center, find a wide leg fold. So think toes are in, heels are out. And you can take the palms wherever feels good. So I'll have Jeremy show you all our options. You can walk them back, fingertips face forward. You can flip the palms facing backwards. Or you can grab outsides of the feet, maybe ankles, maybe big toes. So you just have all those different options, and he'll do whatever feels good. Once you take another breath, let's walk the palms back to center. You're in your runner's lunge. Pressing into your palms, send your right foot back to meet the left, and we'll flow. So one breath, one movement. Just know you can always skip the flows too and go straight to your downward facing dog. That's always an option. So left side. heel spins down to the mat. Inhale to reach the arms overhead, warrior A. So settling in here. Try to square the hips as much as you can, and you're really pressing through the back edge of your back foot. Inhale. And exhale, open up warrior B. Think shoulders over the hips so you're not leaning forward and you're not leaning back. We're going to flip the front palm, reach up and back, right hand down the thigh, left arm goes high. Keep the hips low. And then coming back through center, arms out to a T. Press your left knee back. You're reaching forward, hinging at the hips, triangle pose. So left hand to the shin, right arm reaches high. If you want more, wrapping your right hand behind the back. And then think about using your palm, press your shoulder open. Exhale, release the wrap, right arm high. And then extend forward, pinky down, thumb is lifted. And then right hand to the mat. You're in your runner's lunge, bend through the left knee. Shift your weight forward, fly it up to a warrior 3. Arms go back, palms face down. Think about flexing through your back foot, so that'll help keep your hips square and keep you a little bit more stable. If you have good balance here, maybe send the hands through heart center. And then maybe reaching forward. With control, as you exhale, you're going to dive all the way down to a standing split. So crown of your head drops to the mat, maybe sending the left forearm behind the left calf. Lift your back leg a little higher. And then we'll exhale, take a big step back, circling the arms to center, find a wide leg fold. So just stretching out the hamstrings a little bit more here, opening the hips. And you have all those different options with your hands. So whatever feels good on your body, maybe play around with different options. Find one more inhale. And then exhale, we're going to walk the palms back to the front, meet in a lunge. Press into your palms, left foot steps back to meet the right, and you flow it out. So again, think one breath, one movement here. Meeting in downward facing dog. We're going to move through that flow a couple more times, just a little bit quicker, going with our breath. So inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through, lunge. Back heel to the mat. Inhale, arms reach up high, warrior A. Exhale, warrior B. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle pose, 2 straight legs. Inhale, reach forward, we'll skip the wrap. And then left hand down, runner's lunge. Inhale, fly it up, warrior 3. Exhale, dive down, standing split. Inhale, big step back, circle it around to your fold. Let's inhale, lift up halfway, find a little twist. So we'll send the right fingertips down, take your left arm to grab the right ankle. So once you're down there, reach your right arm a little bit farther up here, and then think about pressing your body through the arms. We're social distancing, so I won't touch him, don't worry. And breathe. Exhale, we'll release it out, switch sides. Right hand, cross it underneath, grabbing the left ankle. Pull the body through. Exhale, release. And then we're walking around to the front. Step your right foot back and you'll float. Beanie was a really bad choice.
It's so warm in here.
All right, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step through. Heel to the mat, arms reach up, warrior A. Exhale, open up, warrior B. Inhale, reverse warrior, up and back. Exhale, triangle pose, 2 straight legs, hinging forward. Inhale, reach the right arm. Exhale to the mat. Shift your weight forward, fly it up, warrior three. Arms go back. Inhale, drop down, standing split. Exhale, big step back, find your wide leg fold. We'll do a different twist this time. So you're gonna just keep the right palm down to the mat, reach the left arm high. So you're stacking the shoulders. Think about lifting your gaze, keeping the hips square. And then exhale, left hand down, switch it out. Right arm goes high, stack the shoulders. And then exhale, right hand down. Walk it around to the front. Step your left foot back and you'll float. Meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, send your right leg high. And then we're just gonna send the right knee through to a pigeon pose on the right side. So one mistake I see a lot with pigeon is the knee is forward, but you actually want the knee pointed outwards to the right side. And then you wanna sit up nice and tall. Really think about squaring off your hips. And then if that feels good, maybe walking the palms forward, find a sleeping pigeon. And you just rest. So there's different options here too. If you're at home, you have blankets and pillows. You can send that underneath your seat. That's really comfortable. If you want to take it deeper, keep the right arm out, excuse me, and you can send the left arm underneath, kind of like threading the needle. So it just gets into that right hip a little bit deeper, and you also get a shoulder stretch. And one more breath. Take a big inhale. And then exhale, unwrap the arms, come back up to your pigeon, and then we'll kick the right leg back. Maybe kind of shake it out, and we'll place it down to the mat. Left side, inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, send it through, pigeon pose, left side. Make sure left knee is pointing out to the side. Sit up nice and tall, square the body off, and then maybe walking the palms forward. Just settling into your deepest stretch here. If pigeon is too much for you, you can always bend the back knee as well. If you want that shoulder stretch, keeping the left arm long, you're going to send the right arm underneath. Find one more inhale. And exhale, release out. Come back up to your pigeon. We'll kick the left leg back, shake it out. Meet in your downward facing dog. And then just lower down to the knees. Kneeling up nice and tall. Take the hands to your lower back for support. Taking a camel stretch, so you'll really open your shoulders, press your hips forward, and then let your head drop back. So it's more important to keep the hips over the knees than it is to go back. And just keeping your eyes open. If you feel dizzy, make sure you're breathing. Find one more inhale here. And then exhale, carefully come up. Send your hips down to the heels. We'll take a little child's pose. So just kind of resetting the body. Don't get too comfortable. Just take a breath. And then as you exhale, shifting the feet off to one side, and then your hips will sit off to the other, and we'll just swing the legs out in front. So basically just coming to a seat, however you need to get there. Once you're down, two straight legs, you'll have a flex in the feet. Inhale, reach the arms high. And then exhale, fold forward. So grabbing either outsides of the feet, or you can grab big toes. And then inhale, think pulling forward, flat back. exhale, tuck your chin, drop your forehead down to the feet. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, fold it down. And then inhale, slowly roll the body up. We'll hug the right knee in, and then you're crossing the right foot over the left leg. From here, bend your left knee. So you want the left heel to the right seat, and your knee is pointing forward. You're hugging your right knee into the chest. Right hand goes by the side. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, twist. So think elbow outside of the knee. You're sitting up nice and tall, opening the chest. One more inhale. And exhale, go ahead, unwind. Your knees are right where you need them to be for cow facing pose. So keep your left knee where it is and just gently let the right knee fall on top. So you might need to open up the feet a little bit wider. The goal is to have the knees stacked, but they might not be there, and that's okay. So close. Once you're up tall, just relax your shoulders, close your eyes. It can be an intense posture if you have tight hips. So something that helps ease that pain is you take your thumbs and just press in the center of your feet. Breathe. You can stay lifted, or you can start to hinge forward, maybe sending the arms out in front or arms out to the sides. And then slowly releasing out. You'll uncross the legs, switching sides. So this time, right leg goes long. Left foot, you're crossing over the right leg. Bend the right knee. So knee is facing forward. Left hand by the side. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, twist. Elbow to the outside of the knee. Sit up nice and tall, and maybe gaze over that left shoulder. And one more inhale. And exhale, circle it back to the front. Legs pretty much stay where they are, just let the left knee fall over the top of the right. Might need to kind of readjust the hips or the feet, that's okay. So inhale, you're sitting up tall. Again, pressing your thumbs into the center if you need to relax a little bit more. Just close your eyes, breathe, settle in. You can stay lifted, or you can start to hinge at the waist, folding over the legs, reaching forward, maybe out to the sides. And then slowly walking the palms back up. Uncross the legs. We'll bring the feet together for a butterfly pose. So you're pressing the insides of your feet, knees open up wide. You can extend the heels out wide, or you can draw them in close, whatever feels better. And then grabbing ankles here. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, elbows press back, pull the sternum forward. So first, think flat back, and your chin is parallel to the top of the mat. As you exhale, now you tuck the chin, drop your forehead down to the feet. So you have a bit of a rounded spine.
Almost touching that.
Right there.
It's not close.
Inhale, go ahead, roll the body up. And kind of kick the feet out just to come down onto the back. And once you get all the way down to the mat, planting the soles of your feet into the ground. you'll bend the knees. We're taking a back bend, so there's two different options. You can take a bridge pose with your palms pressing down by the sides, or you can take the palms up to the ears, elbows poke up. So Jeremy's doing upward facing bow with the palms up by the ears. From here, you inhale, lift your hips as high as you can get them. And this is what a bridge looks like. So either way, you're just breathing. You can come down if you need to, otherwise recommended to hold for at least 5 breaths. So we have about 2 more here. Find one more inhale. And exhale, hips go down. Once you get to the bottom, just hugging the knees into the chest and kind of rock it out, back and forth, up and down, massaging the spine here. And then stay on your back, send the feet long, or the legs long, so the feet lift. You'll lift your hips to take the palms to the lower back for support coming into a shoulder stand. So you have that option, or you can simply just stay on your back with the legs lifted. Just some type of inversion to get blood flowing the opposite direction. You have walls at home to use, where it feels nice to take a pillow underneath the sacrum. So if you're in shoulder stand here, you want one long straight line of energy. So the ankles over the knees, knees over the hips, hips over the shoulders as best as you can. If you want more, you can let the feet drop back behind to the head, taking a plow pose. And then maybe bending the knees. Stay as long as feels good. Whenever you're ready, just make sure you're coming all the way back up into your shoulder stand and then rolling down one vertebrae at a time. So nice and controlled. Once you get to the bottom, you'll hug the right knee into the chest, squeeze it nice and tight, and then think about sending your right knee up and around the right rib cage, so you're opening the hip. And then exhale, send your right knee down in line with the hip as you take your left arm outside of the right knee, gently crossing it over the body. Nice little spinal twist. Right arm reaches out to the side, and you gaze to the right. Inhale back to center. Give your right knee a little squeeze. And then send the leg long, we'll switch sides. So left knee draws in. Think left knee up and around the left rib cage, so open the hip. And then drop your knee down in line with the hip, right hand outside of the left knee, gently cross the body. Left arm goes out long and you gaze to the left. Coming back through center. Give your left knee one more little squeeze. Then we'll send the body long. Releasing the palms by the sides. Face up for receiving, or face down for grounding. You just get nice and comfortable here, allowing your feet to roll out to the sides. Your shoulders relax. Your heart is open. And just find some stillness. A nice option is always taking legs up the wall. But the Shavasana, the corpse pose, is really important. So that's where you receive all the benefits. So it's recommended to stay at least 5 minutes. I always make students hold for 1 minute. So 1 minute of your day, just rest. And that's all for today. I hope Jeremy's alive.
Yeah, I'll see if
Thanks,
See if
guys.
they, have any questions at all? Like just
Yeah, if you guys have any questions,
a little interactive.
questions or comments, please send them my way. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed. And we're doing another one next Sunday. So if you have any recommendations or what's the word I'm looking for?
Requests.
Sorry.
Requests.
Yes. If you have any requests, something you'd like to focus on, let me know and I'll add that in. So thank you. Namaste.
Namaste.